Say we're gonna have a song after, but it won't be me singing. It'll be Blaine, as he has a much better voice. It's a McLeod thing. Anyway, welcome, and it's so great to be back in Moose Jaw, and a great day to be in Saskatchewan. We have with us, of course, your candidates for the Saskatchewan Party for the City of Moose Jaw. We have Tim McLeod and Megan Patterson as well. From Lumsden Morris, we have Blaine McLeod surrounding the city here. We have Arm River, Barrett Crop behind me as well. And from Regina, we have who's been our Minister of Parks, Culture and Sport, still is, I guess. But the candidate for Regina Rochdale is Laura Ross, who I had the pleasure of seeing this morning. And I think the last time we were in Moose Jaw, you took the first question, if I remember correctly. So if the media has a question, they're going to have to be pretty ambitious to get in front of Laura. But it is great to be back in Moose Jaw in this campaign trail that we find ourselves on, finding our way across the province. And I think we all have, if you think back to to our younger years, wherever we grew up, we all have fond memories of being on the playgrounds with our friends at school, or the hockey practice, the skating lessons, the curling lessons that we may have had throughout our younger years. It is certainly the Saskatchewan Party's goal and the Saskatchewan Party's focus to provide every opportunity for our children to take part in extracurricular activities. That's why we doubled the active families benefit a number of days ago. When children take part in extracurricular activities, take part in cultural activities, they live healthier lives. And in addition to wanting our children to stay in the province of Saskatchewan and find a career in the province of Saskatchewan, raise their families in a community here, we want them to live the healthiest life that they can. We also want to make sure that our schools and communities have places for our children to play in. So during the 2011 campaign, and I remember this well as that was my first campaign, we promised to create the Community Rink Affordability Program. We kept that promise very quickly after that election. We had the honor to form government in the 2011 campaign. That program provided $2,500 per ice surface to skating and curling rinks across the province. And today, I'm announcing that if a re-elected Saskatchewan Party government is the choice of Saskatchewan experiencing. We'll also bring in a new school playground equipment fund. It'll be $3.5 million fund, which will be available to cover playground equipment. And we know there are school community councils and active parents that are fundraising for our playground equipment and adding playground equipment to our schools. Well, now we will create the school playground equipment fund. As I said, it's $3.5 million. It will be a matchable grant to a maximum of $50,000. This new grant will help cover over the next 300 playground projects across the province. Our community recreational spaces, our playgrounds, our rinks, are at the very heart of our communities and neighborhoods. Strong, vibrant communities, healthy, active children and families, a great quality of life. That is a focus of the Saskatchewan Party, and that's part of our plan to continue to have a strong economy in this province so that we can create that bright future for all that live here today, all that may be on their way to live here tomorrow, but most importantly, for our children, so that they may call a Saskatchewan community home and enjoy raising their family here just like we have. So that's the announcement today, is to invest predominantly and focus on our children and the opportunities that they have to participate in recreation activities in our community, whether it be funding our ice surfaces or helping with some of the increasing costs that we're seeing in our ice surfaces, both curling, skating, and hockey surfaces, but also to help our parents that are fundraising and working towards expanding or new playgrounds when it comes to the number of schools that we're building, which is 28 today that are either under the planning process or recently built or are in the construction process. A significant number of schools being built across the province, and it'll be all of equipment. So in bringing forward the school playground equipment fund, we're going to make that a reality much sooner. So with that, I'd like to thank my colleagues for coming here today, and thank them, and through them, all of the volunteers that are helping. Cycle, it's the competitive time. and is the most enjoyable and rewarding time as well, because myself and other candidates can speak to the fact that you get to get out certain. I want to thank you for what you're doing each and every day in this campaign. It's greatly appreciated by myself as the leader of this party. It's appreciated, I know, by the people that are standing behind me as candidates for this party, but it's also appreciated by all of the candidates running in constituencies right across this province. So thank you to you, and my hats are off to you.
Awesome.
So after Laura asks her introductory question, we can go to the media, and tongue-in-cheek a little bit. Any questions from the media? We just answered about